Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again with you tonight for a question, a comment, and a useless fact about me. I got quite a few actually. But first, go to my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss. I want you to subscribe. I want you to comment, like, share, and I want you to hit that little bell so that you'll know when I post. Okay? I'm going to give an advisory at this point to my mother who watches. Mother, you might not want to watch this one because I might get a little reckless at the mouth on this one. This one is kind of, close to home for me. Okay, so I've been walking through the YouTube streets and I've been walking on the Facebook streets, and I have seen that Lela Rochon, a very beautiful woman, was married to a wealthy man, Antoine Fuqua, who cheated on her, apparently, with Nicole Murphy of Model. Okay, that's not new news. These people cheat all the time. But what has actually upset me the most is the people blaming Lela Rochon's weight gain for the reason that her husband cheated. Okay, that is inappropriate. Okay, her husband cheated on her because he's a cheater. Okay, you can be a supermodel, you can weigh 100 pounds wet, and if you're married to a cheater, that's why he's going to cheat on you. Lela Rochon and no other woman should ever take responsibility for the behavior of another person. Never take ownership of the fact that your husband cheated on you. He cheated because he's greedy. He cheated because he's selfish. He cheated because he's self-absorbed and he is a slave to his desires. That is the only reason that her husband cheated on her. Okay? So I have some questions. Do you know what the average size of the American woman is? A size 16 to a size 18. I fall within that range. Average American woman. Okay? Do you know when your metabolism starts to slow down? Age 25. By 4%, and then it picks up every year after that. Okay? Do you know how much weight gain the average woman picks up during childbearing period? 25 to 35 pounds. Her losing it or not, it's completely up to her. Okay? So this punishment and crucifying of Lela Rochon for her weight gain is completely inappropriate and way out of line. Okay? Now, if in fact that was an issue in that marriage, this is what should have taken place. Antoine Fuqua should have sat down with his wife and said, Lela, baby, I love all these beautiful kids you gave me. I think you're the most beautiful woman in the world. I would have married you. However, you have put on a little weight. I do find that physically unappealing. I do find myself not being as sexually attractive to you. I need you to work on that. Okay, this is a wealthy man. So he's got money. He can hire a trainer for her. He can hire a cook for her. He can do whatever he can do. He looks like he's in great shape. He could take her to the gym with him. Okay? So he could have made the attempt. Maybe he did, I don't know. But that's what he should have done. Okay? And at that point, Lela should have, number one, believed him. Believe him. Okay? Number two, either fix that. Or number three, accept that you're married to a superficial man who can only care for you and desire you in one state, and leave. Okay? Okay? So, assuming that did or didn't take place, they ended up where they were. But by no means is that Lela Rochon's fault in any way. In any way. Okay? And, this thing that people were saying that she didn't look good and, she's going to lose weight once she leaves. She's going to live her best life. She don't have to lose a pound if she does not want to, as long as it is not jeopardizing her health. We do not all have to look the same to be beautiful. We do not all have to weigh the same to be beautiful. We do not all have to have the same body type to be beautiful. She does not have to lose 1 pound as long as she's in good health. If she's not on anybody's blood pressure pill, blood sugar pill, cholesterol pill, if she's not on any of that, she doesn't have to lose a pound to look good. Now, I do resent that picture that I saw of her on the street with no makeup looking just awful. Now, just because you're big, you ain't got to look awful. And definitely do not go out of your house looking awful. Hopefully you wasn't looking like that in the house. Maybe that is why maybe that is why he stepped off. If you was looking awful like that in the house, nobody should look like that, what I saw on the street. So hopefully that wasn't her. Okay. Because that was not attractive at all. At all. Even so, it's not her fault. You know. Hire her a stylist. Hire her something to get your wife straight. Okay, do everything you can to save that union without stepping outside of it. Okay, that's where I'm coming from, you know. Now, my second part, aside from all of them, whom I don't care about at all, I want to speak up for the big girls, because I'm a big girl. I spent my whole life fighting my weight, trying not to be big, you know. Now, I have been bigger, and I have been smaller. And please believe, I had a man at every size. So implying that you can't keep a man because you're a big girl, falsehood. A falsehood that is propagated by the media, trying to tell us that we must all adhere to these standards, okay? Caucasian standards, if you ask me. Okay, those BMI charts, that's for them. That's for them, that's not for us, okay? We don't even look good skinny like that, okay? Because, you know, my thing is this, you know, I have gotten bigger over the years, but I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman. I'm 47 years old. I have no expectation that I'm going to look like a child again. I don't want to look like a child. I like my curves, okay? And I sashay my Shantae better than Nicole ever could, okay? So, you know, just because you're a big woman does not mean that you don't have a fan club. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I Googled it. How many big girl web dating sites are there? Thousands. Thousands. Lela don't have to lose a pound. She need to lose her husband. How much does he weigh? Look like he might weigh 220. She need to lose 220. Him. Lose him. And go find you a man that like you just like that. And there's plenty. There's plenty. Ready to squeeze you up and tell you how soft you are and do all kind of great things with you. Okay? Please believe, trust and believe that. So Lela, do not take that in at all. Reject that, rebuke it in the name of Jesus. You can stay just like how you are and get a darn good man. Get a darn good man. Don't let anybody tell you differently, okay? I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard, okay? So, sexy is an attitude based on self-acceptance. Stop beating yourself up because you don't look like what society has told you have to look like. You don't have to look like that. And you'll still be beautiful. Okay? I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. I don't leave my house without getting male attention or compliments. Rarely. Rarely ever. But you carry yourself well. Don't you go out there looking like I saw that picture of you looking the other day. Ain't no excuse for that picture. Now, you should have your whole head wrapped up if that's how you had to go out the house. But, you know, accept yourself as you are. You know, if you don't want to change it, if you don't want to do better, and if your health is good, accept yourself as you are. And do not accept other people telling you you are inadequate. They are inadequate. They're out of line. They're out of order. They're inappropriate. Okay? Just make sure that you don't have a shallow man that can't see inside of you. And don't look at that big old backside and can't wait to slap it. Okay? And can't wait to squeeze your thighs. Plenty out there. Love every bit of it. Love every bit of it. And it ain't your fat Uncle Joe at the barbecue either. Okay? Big and sexy men is looking for you. They want softness. They like them big old thighs. Okay? Please believe that. Please believe that. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? And so I did have a quote of the day. Quote of the day. Nothing is more impressive than a person who is secure and unique in the way God made her. Okay? I know I was born with a slow metabolism. I know I was. I've been on a diet since I was 12. I've always been plump and thick and juicy, you know. And I had a man at every size. Every size. So I need y'all to back up off of Lela Rochon. Back up off of Lela Rochon. Okay? And I ain't saying jump on Nicole Murphy. Because we don't know what that man was telling her. He probably told, oh, I'm separated. We almost divorced. We don't know what he told her. Back up off Nicole, too. Now, she is dirty for messing with her friend man. Okay, even if they was getting divorced. Yeah, I used to be your friend, and that was dirty. But back up off of Nicole, too. Okay? And him, y'all can get in his shit. He's the only bad guy in this story that I can see. Get in his shit. So he ain't about nothing. And I hope she take him to the cleaners. Hopefully she didn't have a prenup and she take him to the cleaners. It's time, Lela. He done had 2 side babies. It's time. It's time. Publicly humiliating you now. If two side babies ain't public enough. I mean, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's time. Let him go. Okay? You can't stay someplace, stay in a known hell for fear of an unknown heaven. There's probably an unknown heaven out there for you that you're not getting because you're staying in this hell that you know. Let him go, move on. You will not be alone. He is not the last man that will want you. And somebody out there will love you better. It's time to go. Okay? Listen to Auntie. Listen to Auntie, passionate. It's time to go. Okay? With that being said, Lela Rochon, have sweet dreams. Miss Murphy, have sweet dreams. Antoine, have nightmares all night long. Okay? And wait to find them real.